shorts.
You find yourselves in the courtyard of a small town. A crowd is gathered around a stage. There seems to be a panic. A man in a suit and top hat speaks with another man. They look worried.
I'm gonna walk up there.
As you approach the stage, give me perception checks.
Oh, 23.
15.
16.
The man approaches the mic and clears his throat before announcing that Punxsutawney Phil has gone missing.
No, not Phil.
What's a Punxsutawney? And who's Phil?
Punxsutawney Phil, you pinhead, he's only the world's most famous groundhog.
Oh. Why?
Because Phil's not just any groundhog, Lance. He predicts the weather.
Every February 2nd, he emerges from his hole. If he sees his shadow, 6 more weeks of winter. If not, it's spring.
Okay, but how do we know? I mean, hedgehogs can't talk.
Groundhogs. It's not Sonic, although that would be pretty cool.
Hell yeah, it would.
The man interrupts your bickering. Excuse me, you three there. I couldn't help but notice your weapons. Are you some sort of adventuring mercenaries?
Indeed we are.
As you may have heard, Punxsutawney Phil has gone missing. And no Phil means no spring.
Have you noticed any other strange things happening in town recently?
You know, now that you mention it, there was this guy, it was a warlock or a wizard maybe, had a large cage in his arms, big enough to hold like maybe a varmint or a rodent of some kind.
Gee, that could be a clue. Anything else?
Yeah, he was laughing like some kind of crazy person. He ran off toward that ominous cave at the edge of town.
Well, we don't have much to go on, but we'll do our best.
Oh, thank you all so much. The man turns his attention back to the crowd and attempts to calm them down.
To the cave!
As you approach the entrance, you hear a creepy laugh echoing throughout the chamber.
I want to ready an action to speak to animals.
I ready an arrow. I'll watch our flank.
Pull out my longsword and lead the way.
The cave is lit with torches as far as the eye can see. You walk for a bit and come across 3 levers.
I want to see if I can see if there's like wear on it and see which one has had the most use. It's 12 to investigate.
You're pretty certain it's the middle one.
I pull it.
Wait!
A bright light flashes, and when it subsides, you find yourselves in the courtyard of a small town. A crowd is gathered around a stage. There seems to be a panic. A man in a suit and top hat speaks with another man. They look worried.
Wait, what?
The man approaches the mic and clears his throat before announcing that Punxsutawney Phil has gone missing.
What is happening?
Excuse me, you three there. I couldn't help but notice your
I think
weapons.
I know what's going on here. Let me guess. Warlock stole your groundhog?
Are you some sort of adventuring mercenaries?
We'll go check out the cave.
You make your way back to the cave and find the room with the 3 levers.
Okay, so let's think about this. It's definitely not the middle one.
I'm gonna pull the one on the left.
Dude, what the
A
fuck?
bright light flashes, and when it subsides, you find yourselves in the courtyard of a small town. A crowd is
You
gathered.
could have killed us.
Yeah, but now we know which one it is.
Forget the mirror. I go back to the cave and pull the lever on the right.
A door opens, revealing a long hallway. More torches light the way.
Okay, let's go. Waylon, don't touch anything. In fact, I'm leading, okay? Let's go.
Lance, when you take your first step, you feel the ground beneath you give a little bit. There's a loud clunking sound.
Of course.
A bright light flashes, and when it subsides, you find yourselves in the courtyard of...
We go back to the cave.
I rolled a 19 to find traps.
You're confident that you know the proper path to get to the other side of the room safely.
Follow me.
You successfully make it into the next room without incident. In this room, the walls are lined with a series of mirrors. Varying in sizes and shapes, it appears they rotate.
Oh, I know the mirror puzzle.
Maybe we have to complete a reflection or shine a light somewhere.
Okay, so let's turn the mirror on the bottom right.
Did you touch the mirror?
Maybe?
A bright light flashes, and when it subsides...
Okay, we go back to the cave, we pull the right lever, and then we skip over the floor panel traps.
And align all the mirrors in a clockwise order, starting with the one closest to the statue of Dugmare and Brightmantle.
Answer the troll's riddle, downward dog, then crab walk across the footbridge.
I cut my hand for the blood sacrifice, and I start reciting the Warlock's Creed.
Pause at the reflection pool and count the number of rose petals.
No, we feast with the skeletons and then pause the reflection pool.
Okay, so now we just have to beat the 3-eyed lizard in a game of daggers. Sarah?
26.
Yeah!
The final door opens. You enter a large chamber. There's a bright light and a loud rumble as a giant groundhog emerges from the shadows.
I'm gonna talk to it.
What?
Remember I readied that action like yesterday?
Oh, yeah. What do you want to say?
We are here to set you free.
Foolish humans. I am free. Want to see a shadow? I'll give you a shadow.
Uh-oh.
He steps in front of the bright light, causing a massive shadow to cast over all of you. As it does, you disintegrate. 6 more weeks of dead.
Whoa.
A bright light flashes. When it subsides, you find yourselves in the courtyard of a small town.
I'm an orc barbarian, pay no attention to the skulls I'm carrying. Spend all damn night looking for a good fight. Anybody wanna step up on sight, I'll bury 'em. I put the party on my back, and that's not bragging, homie, that's fact. I got a great axe and I'm ready to attack. I never lay back, no time to relax. Look, everybody always wanna come for me, until they understand that they can't run from me. As you can see, it's fun for me, cause there ain't nothing you could do that ain't already been